Recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the Oversight Chairman, Mr. Lewis, and the Ranking Member, Mr. Kelly, for getting this bill to the floor today. This legislation is the product of years of work, and I'm glad to see these common sense provisions get one step closer to the finish line. Congress hasn't tackled real IRS reform in decades. With a bipartisan, bicameral effort, our goal is to modernize the IRS and improve the taxpayer experience. With sensible reforms, the Taxpayer First Act redesigns the IRS with that mission at the forefront, putting the taxpayer first. I'd also like to highlight that this bill includes a provision to codify the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, or VITA, matching program and make it permanent. My colleague, Dr. Davis from Illinois, and I have introduced legislation to make VITA permanent, and I'm pleased to see the provisions included in the bill before us today. VITA centers provide free tax help by so many volunteers to low-income individuals, persons with disabilities, and limited English-speaking taxpayers who need assistance with their taxes. These centers and the many volunteers that operate them assist thousands of our constituents every year. By making this program permanent, we'll provide VITA organizations, volunteers, and the taxpayers they serve with certainty. I'm glad to see this provision included and this bill on the floor today, and I urge its swift passage, and I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman from Pennsylvania.